So what if you've got people that have are not paying bills that they owe you then? And then there's money that you've got owed.
There's a little ditty that I say, which is money come, money come, money come. Money copulate and make lots of babies. Energetically, I ask the person, can I have the money now, please?
Right.
Can I have the money now? Can I have the money now? Can I have the money now? There's a technique called pulling energy. There's, on my website, on the Ultimate Dream Project website, there's an article that explains it in absolute finite detail. I'll explain it to you now, but for a reference point, you can go back there and read it. But basically, I imagine people or an individual, like say I'm looking for more clients. I'll just randomly, there's people there, they're a bit fuzzy. I'm pretty sure they've got clothes on. But they're not really distinguishable. And then I just perceive the universal energy, the life force energy from all around them. And I start pulling it like this towards them. And it comes through their backs and out their fronts and to me. And then that energy flows through me because I don't hold on to it. And then it recycles again. And I just pull on the energy. So I'm saying to you how to do it, and you're all doing it. And once you start feeling a little tingly sensation in your chest, or a warmth, or in your heart chakra, or your heart chakra expanding, you can allow a little essence of you to trickle back to them. But it's just a little tiny trickle of you that flows back to them. And you just keep pulling on their energy, and it's not really a doing thing, it's just an awareness. It's not like an active thing at all. It's just an awareness of that energy flowing through them, into you, and out of you, and then you can recycle it to go back into them again. If you have someone who owes you money, and you can have people who owe you money from past lifetimes as well. You can have people who owe you money in the future. Just have all of those people in a group somewhere indefinitely in front of you and pull energy through them. And, you know, your intent can be, can I have the money? Can I have the money now? So what you can find in working in natural therapy sometimes is that you can have clients that come to you that aren't really bothered with results. They just come to you and you pay them, and they pay you. Don't get fixated on the results that they're getting, because it could just be literally a person that owes you money. So don't be working extra hard with them, because it could just be that they owe you money, and that's a way that they're comfortable in giving you that money. Do you get what I'm saying with that? And another thing is with people, when they come to you, ask them, how much are you willing to receive? I ask people verbally, but I also ask them energetically. Because if I don't, I've got like this bag of tools that I've been gathering for over 23 years, and I try to dump it on them. I'm like, okay, you've come to see me? And that's not so comfortable. So I like to ask people, how much are you willing to receive? You know, what is it that you'd like to receive here? You know, how much are you willing to change? You know, is it a little tiny bit, or is it a freaking huge amount? Yeah. You know, so just do that. Just pull on their energy. And then also look at the kind of relationship that you have with them. You know, and also look at your value. And also look at how much you're devaluing yourself. Because I didn't feel comfortable in business. You know, it's just this year that I've acknowledged how I really have a talent and ability with business. And how I know so much more than I was pretending to not know. So I had a lot of people that I was doing trades with, where they were supporting me in my business, and I was working with them, doing what I like to do. But what I realized was that I was actually devaluing myself, and I wasn't really utilizing what they were offering, or they weren't really contributing as much as I was. So what I did was I just stopped all of those relationships. And now if I do something with someone, I ask. I'm in question. I'm like, is this person really willing to contribute to me? You know, like yesterday I said to you, you know, I'm more than happy to have you be on my program if you will help me generate something. And I asked beforehand, you know, I asked, is Tina really willing to contribute to me? And I said, I got yes. And I asked, is she really willing to contribute to my business? And I got that you were. So that was light for me, but I don't go into things blind anymore. And I just reevaluated all of the relationships that I had. And I looked at how much people were willing to contribute to me. If they weren't, that's it, out. And that changed the money flow for me as well, because it was amazing, because then people who really wanted my services and were willing to pay money were really starting to come in, because I wasn't stuck in that kind of limbo of, okay, you do this for me and then I do this for you and nobody exchanges any money. You know, that just wasn't working for me. And I realized exactly how I was devaluing myself, and I also realized how those people were devaluing themselves. Because if they'd been paying me, they would have gotten so much more from our relationship. Because then what I was giving them would have had more value. And possibly they would have utilized it more and implemented it more. But because they didn't actually have to pay for it, they didn't actually feel the need or the requirement to implement the tools or to utilize it to its capacity, or even to a tiny bit of its capacity.